Welcome back to your 405. Okay, this next story would be frustrating for any business owner. Thousands of dollars worth of merchandise stolen, but then the items are found for sale online. WFMI News Jalen Gilkey was in Winston-Salem earlier today to learn more about the tough few weeks for the team at Wild Birds Unlimited.
Well, about 3 weeks ago, Wild Birds Unlimited's Winston-Salem store had over $3,000 worth of bird feed and feeders stolen. But instead of waiting for the police to investigate, they took matters into their own hands.
There was so much product, it had to go somewhere.
Heidi Bublitz owns Wild Birds Unlimited in Winston-Salem. They recently had close to 2 tons worth of bird feed and several bird feeders stolen in the middle of the night.
We had our seed and shipment dropped overnight. When my employee got there at 7 in the morning, the whole thing was gone.
Like any normal person, they immediately called the police. But after a few hours, Heidi did some investigating of her own.
He filed a police report at 7:30 that morning. I was off that day. About 11 o'clock when I decided to get on Facebook to see if somebody was selling our stuff, I happened to stumble immediately on it.
Heidi reported all the new information to Winston-Salem PD, but after a couple days, some of her customers took matters into their own hands.
I had friends who made buys with them online. Went over to Davidson County, who tried to get a picture of his license plate number, but he doesn't have a license because this is something that they habitually do.
After submitting more evidence, Winston-Salem PD, along with Davidson County Sheriff's Office, were able to return the items back to Heidi and her team.
We've been here for 25 years. We love our customers, and our customers love us, and it really showed through with the fact that we didn't have any seed, and they were gracious enough not to go somewhere else, but to take a 5-pound bag and then wait till we got our next seed order in. We didn't lose any business.
Well, unfortunately for Heidi and her team, they weren't able to get the bird seed back in time before it spoiled, but she was more concerned about the bird feeders, which she should be getting back soon from Winston-Salem PD.
That is good news. And how cool of her customers not to go anywhere else or order it online, just to wait until they got more shipment. That tells you that it's a good store and they have customer loyalty. So I'm glad everything is working out, getting back to normal for them.
Absolutely, but I mean, how low down and dirty is that? I mean, to steal from a bird supply store?
Yeah, so apparently Davidson County Sheriff's Department was let Heidi know that this is something that this couple kind of has done before previously. They actually had somebody else's lawn seed as well, so they get on Facebook Marketplace and try to make a profit off of these things that they're selling, but apparently they're not too great at what they're doing.
Well, I'm glad that everything is working out and that Heidi was able to be a super sleuth on Facebook. Definitely consult with the local law enforcement, though. Don't try to go crime stopping by yourself.
Absolutely.
That's just my word of advice.